Wishing you a day full of joyful moments. Good morning, dear students, and welcome back to our English text class. Today, we are going to take up our new lesson, that is Unit 3, Section 1, Emperor Akbar and the Sadhu. The world does not belong to anybody because it was here before us and it will be here after us. This is the important lesson that Akbar learns from a sadhu. Let us see the whole story. The story goes like this. Emperor Akbar came to the throne when he was just 13 years old. In the years that followed, he built one of the greatest empires of all times. One evening, as the emperor was going towards his palace, he noticed a sadhu lying in the center of one of his gardens. He could not believe his eyes, a strange sadhu in ragged clothes, right in the middle of the palace garden. The guards would have to be pulled up. Pulled up means punished. For this, thought the emperor furiously as he walked over to the sadhu and poked him with the tip of the carved stick he was carrying. Here, fellow, he cried. What are you doing here? Get up and go away at once. The sadhu opened his eyes. Then he sat up slowly. Your Highness, the sadhu said in a sleepy voice. Is this your garden? Yes, cried the emperor. This garden, those rose bushes, the fountain beyond that, the courtyard, the palace, this fort, this empire, it all belongs to me. Slowly the sadhu stood up. And the river, your Highness, and the city of Agra and Hindustan? Yes, yes, it is all mine, said the emperor. Now get out. Ah, said the sadhu, and before you, your Highness, who did this garden and the fort and the city belong to? He replied, my father, of course. In spite of his irritation, the emperor was beginning to get interested in the sadhu's questions. He loved philosophical discussions, and he could tell from his manner of speaking that the sadhu was a knowledgeable man. And who was here before him? The sadhu asked quietly. His father. My father's father, as you know. Ah, said the sadhu. So this garden, those rose bushes, the palace, and the fort, all this has only belonged to you for your lifetime. Before that, they belonged to your father. Am I right? And after your time, they will belong to your son and then to his son. Yes, said Emperor Akbar. So each one stays here for a time and then goes on his way. Yes, said the emperor. Like a dharmshala, the sadhu asked. No one owns a dharmshala, said sadhu, or the shade of a tree on the side of the road. We stop and rest for a while and then go on. And someone has always been there before us, and someone will always come after we have gone. Is that not so? Asked the sadhu. It is, said Akbar quietly. So, your garden, your palace, your fort, your empire, these are only places you will stay in for a time, for the span of your lifetime. When you die, they will no longer belong to you. You will go, leaving them in the possession of someone else, just as your father did and his father before him. Emperor Akbar nodded. The whole world is a dharmshala, he said slowly, thinking very hard, in which we mortals, mortal means here human beings, who do not live forever and must die. Nothing on this earth can ever belong to a single person because each person is only passing through the world and must die one day. The sadhu nodded solemnly. Nodded solemnly means shook his head seriously in agreement. Then, bowing down, he removed his white beard and saffron turban, and his voice changed. And he said, Jahapana, forgive me. It was my way of asking you to think about. Birbal, O Birbal. The emperor exclaimed, You are wiser than any philosopher. Come, come at once to the royal chamber and let us discuss this further. Even emperors are but wayfarers on the path of life, it is clear. Wayfarers means passers by. Hope you have understood the story, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.